For PGD&D. So you're going to learn both aspects, the nutrition aspect, the clinical nutrition and holistic diet approach. Okay. So now when you learn the clinical nutrition, don't get lost in between what is the name of this molecule, how the electron moves, not important. What is Krebs cycle, how the nutrient is manufactured, how it goes in liver, how it comes out, not interested, not required. You don't want to become doctor. If you really wanted to become a doctor, you should have studied well till 12th. Once you get admission in MBBS, even if you don't study, you will become doctor. They want to throw you out. Yes, get out. We are tired of seeing your face. It's like that. Yeah. So if you're not a doctor, you don't intend to be. You need a knowledge sufficient enough to understand what client is talking, sufficient enough to diagnose the client, and sufficient to talk to the client. Explain them what you want. So you should know the name of the disease. You should know what is this disease about. And in this disease, what happens? You don't want to know chemical balance, hormones. No. You want to know what are the symptoms and signs. What happens means what happens? What happens to you? Yeah. So, and then the other aspect is what you should tell the client. Whatever you are telling to the client, don't tell something which you will not follow. Okay. What happens? I will tell you in the market. Okay. All this average nutritionist dietitian, what they will do, the client is already diagnosed. The client comes to them or they go to the bedside of the client and they see the paper. They don't talk to a client. They are so afraid because they don't have knowledge. Okay. They don't want to show how weak they are. So they will open the file. They will not turn so many pages. They will not touch the file also probably because the hands will get dirty. They will just see from the distance what is the diagnosis. Or even if they don't have intellect to see the diagnosis, they will ask sister, what is the diagnosis? And they have ready-made diet plans of all the diet plans are similar. Huh? Every page is similar. It's a bundle like a notepad. Okay. And it is a printed already. And they will write the name of the patient on this and diagnosis and tear it and give it to the patient. What stupidity. And they will put it in the file. They will not tell the relative also that there is something paper put in the file, you have to read and follow it. They will just put it. At least have the courtesy to tell them. If you don't have courage, if you don't know how this diet plan works, if you cannot explain them, at least tell them it is there. So at least they can open that page and put it in the dustbin. It is so useless thing, right? So the diet plan cannot be saved. You cannot tear a paper and give it to the client. Because in my experience, it has happened with me when my father was admitted. A dietitian came and put some paper and I said, hey, what is that? So she was like, you read that. I said, hey, what is that? Tell me now. You don't know what paper you put. She said, no, it's a diet plan for the patient. I asked, what is the diagnosis of the patient? No, it's there. You read everything. I said, I do not understand, madam. You need to explain me. I do not understand. I'm a doctor. I'm not understanding what stupid things you have mentioned in this diet plan. I'm seeing so big words. I don't know what you're talking. I cannot follow that. So she said, no, you have to follow that. I said, you cannot force me. There is no law. And you're not explaining. And in front of her, I put it in dustbin. So you don't want to be that dietitian. So what is a good dietitian? A good dietitian, you will talk to the client, the real client, not the sister, not the doctor. The client means client. You will ask their name. You will remember their name. You will know what is their diagnosis. And you will give a diet plan which is as per their diagnosis, not a single piece of paper for every client. Okay. Then fourth stage is you will explain to the client, the relatives, what you should do. Before making the diet plan, there is a 3.5 stage, which is you will customize the diet plan as per the client, not as per your piece of paper. The client is non-vegetarian or vegetarian, and you say, no, you have to eat the chicken and the eggs. That is the best thing. Hey, get out, stupid. You're fired from the job. So the client says, I cannot eat oat. I hate oat. No, that is the best thing in the world. A stupid girl, that is not the best thing in the world. There are much better. Chicken is the best thing. Fish is the best thing in the world, right? For vegetarian, there are much better things in the world. Soybean is there. Many things is there. Rajma is there. Oat is not the thing. Ragi is there. You just know oat, you see advertised, and that's why you put oat. No. How many of you agree that this difference between average and a good nutritionist and dietitian? How many of you agree? And how many of you, those who are not writing, they are average dietitian? That's why they are afraid to answer. Yeah. Those who want to become good nutritionist and dietitian, write down. I want to become good nutritionist and dietitian, both. Those who are not replying, they know your future very well. So write down, I want to become. Those who are not replying, their diagnosis is only one. Their mobile is attending. I want to become good nutritionist and dietitian. So either their mobile is attending, they are absent, or they are the average nutritionist. I'm talking on them. They are laughing off themselves, or their husband are laughing on them. See, sir is talking about you. You do this. Those who watch this recording, their clients will say, yeah, I had such client. I had such a nutritionist. Okay. Don't try to become best. You will never be. Who is this? Okay. My dear Swarupa, you should not try to become best. You should try to become good. Always try to become average. Average is the best part. If you try to become best, there are a lot of expectations, a lot of pressure. I need to do best. No, those who are best, they earn less. Okay. So you don't want to create a pressure around you to become best. You want to do good things. Now, a good nutritionist or a good dietitian understands, talk to the client, understands what are your dietary preferences, tells them what you should do. She will not replace their diet. I will make your diet overall change. And this client is, thank you, ma'am. I have wasted 1,000 rupees on you. I should never see you. So your diet plan should be an add-on to them, to tell them some things, and don't only focus on diet. Okay. So focus on the client. So what is a holistic diet approach? Number one, you modify their dietary habits, add certain things, do not replace things. Add things which are suitable for them as per their taste, as per their money budget. Don't go and tell to the client, you do what? You use avocado oil. Hey, get out. You yourself are poor yourself. You never saw the bottle of avocado oil and telling the client to use avocado oil. And tell me 10 benefits of avocado oil. You don't know a single benefit. Just because you saw some TikTok video, you are saying avocado oil. What stupid. You drink green coffee. Have you tested green coffee? How horrible it is? Yeah. Do you know the cost? What are the benefits? Tell me scientific studies. So don't see TikTok videos and say simple things. Focus on simple things. Number one, ask the client what you do, what you eat. What is your routine? What time you have breakfast? What do you eat for lunch, dinner, supper? This will give you gaps, what they are not doing correctly or what they are doing correctly. Appreciate that this is a thing they are doing correct. Tell them these are the things you will need to change the timing. Holistic diet is not only about the diet, but number one is the timing. You will change your timing, fix to the times what you are eating. Eat what you can eat, what you can afford, what is available at your home, what is allowed as per your taste, as per your home culture. Don't add something because I'm telling you. Yeah. If you tell someone that you eat soybean daily, but I don't like soybean, dear. My wife cannot cook soybean. Are you going to come and cook for me? If you tell someone, no, eggs are vegetarian nowadays, you eat eggs. I cannot do that. So tell what they want to do. And very important is you need to customize the plan. Now, when we customize the plan, many times people think that, okay, PCOD, hypertension, diabetes, this is a 1 year away plan. No, it cannot be. In the present program, every Sunday classes, only those who attend will learn how to make a customized plan for every condition. If it is a PCOD, 18-year girl PCOD, trying to cope up her all the disfigurement and everything, and her emotions. 30-year woman, PCOD, trying for pregnancy. 40-year woman with PCOD, different diet plans. Hypertension, essential hypertension during menopause or old age, stop biting your nails. So hypertension with renal disease, hypertension with diabetes. So 4 different diet plans you are going to learn. Okay. Renal condition, not every it can be a tear away plan. Tear away and put it on your head. No. Yeah. So the client has to follow it. Okay. So it's acute renal failure, chronic renal failure, patient on dialysis, or it's well managed renal failure on medicines. Okay. So what are you going to do? So for every condition, there are some basic principles. Okay. If you follow those basic principles, you will be able to manage those conditions. Don't manage diet. You have to manage the client. Okay. Diet is one part. Nutrition is another part. Timing, water intake, probiotic, the gut health, the bacteria, yeast, the gut health. Okay. Some addictions, some things which client wants in daily diet cannot replace. You have to keep it. Yeah. The client wants to eat milk with sugar with tea. You cannot say, no, you are a diabetes today. Last month you got diagnosis of diabetes. Stop taking milk and sugar. Drink black tea. I hate black tea. I cannot get accustomed in 1 week, 1 month. Yeah. So it's not the problem with the tea. There are other problems you can focus on. One more important factor when you manage a client, you forget is psychological well-being, emotional well-being. Okay. PCOD girl will have anxiety, depression, bouts of that. Because of PCOD it is happening, and because of her emotional turbulence, again the disease is getting worse. Autoimmune person, autoimmune disease, a cancer patient, or allergy, right? There are genes, there is inherent tendencies that person will have cancer, will have autoimmune disease, will have some allergies, but they were not visible so far. What happened? What do you think is the trigger factor for all this? Write down in the chat. Some emotional trauma, a huge crisis in life that has triggered, that has imbalanced them so much that has caused them, right? So you need to take care of that also. Hypertension. Is it happen when you were born, you were hypertensive? There are some people live up to 70 years, they don't have hypertension. There are some people who are 30 years, 25 years, 20 years, they are hypertensive. It's because of your eating. It's because of your lifestyle. If you're eating healthy, if your lifestyle is good, you are exercising, still you have hypertension. What is your problem? You are a person who is very anxious. You worry so much. You are stressed all the time, right? Your stress hormones are very high. That's why you are having hypertension. So you need to work on this part also. Emotional well-being is number 1 priority. I tell you 2 examples, okay? A nutrition and dietetics client, okay? One is getting obese. Getting obese is so many years, no problem. And they identified slowly, right? Or maybe much later. No problem so far. Only when they want to get married or they want to attend some function, suddenly they want to lose weight. Otherwise, no problem here. It is not causing any problem, right? And if they're married, they have no intention to lose weight. Correct? Problem solved. Yes. So if you agree, blink your eyes. Don't say yes because your partner might be reading it. Yeah. Blink your eyes like this. If you're trapped with a obese spouse, then double blink your eyes. So many times you're blinking. Okay. Nothing much can be done. So the problem is that they are still living their life. They are not dying. They don't suffer so much. If they come to you, they start taking something, diet plan only, it will not have effect. Because your diet plan is as per your learnings, as per your thought process, as per your culture. You're not understanding what they want, what they can adapt, what they can do. You need to understand that part and make the diet plan which will fit in there. You cannot create a diet plan and ask them, now this is your life. You develop yourself around this. Oh, get out, stupid. I have paid you not to create my jail. Yeah. I have paid you to help me. So how do you help a client? This is their life. You understand what is their life. And you create a diet plan that fits in that. You understand there is a difference. So this program, you are going to learn this. After following only diet plan, if you focus on your diet plan, the clients will drop out. They will not have a motivation to do many things. A obese person coming to you and saying that, yeah, I have a very strong motivation today. You tell me what are the things I need to follow. I will do it. You will say no pizza, no sugar, nothing, this, that. But she is having cravings. Okay, 5 days, good. I can control myself. I'm controlling myself. Then 6th day, there is a volcano eruption. And I eat all the junk food from 6th day onwards. And I only eat junk food. Has it happened with you? The problem is not that your diet was not good. The problem is that she could not control her emotions. She could not control her cravings. So that's why you need to work on psychological well-being also. Okay. Has it happened with you? Write down. When you get depressed, you eat more. Write down in the chat. If you get scoldings, if you are unhappy with something, you eat more. You get tensed, you eat more. Write down. I should also write here. Those who are not saying yes, yes, sometimes you get depressed. Sometimes you get turbulent. It is expected to happen. You are a human being. Okay. It's okay to do overeating sometimes. What you need a diet plan that you can manage. There has to be some days which are vacation days. Okay. You are allowed to eat anything. You are allowed to eat anything. Don't worry. There are certain days which are like, I'm good in this, my emotion days. There are days where I'm good emotionally. So I want to stick to my plan. There are days when I'm emotionally weak. I will not stick to the plan. I'm surviving. I'm fighting my depression. I'm fighting my anxiety. That is itself is a big deal. I'm fighting my spouse. That itself is a big deal. How I can fight myself? How I can fight my cravings? So you have vacation days. Vacation days will not be given by the dietitian. Vacation days will be selected by the client, who will write down what are the 6 pillars we are taught for diet, holistic diet approach. Client's routine, okay, the time, the habit, client's present diet, the condition of the client. Condition means the diagnosis, the conditions which the client has. Okay. The diet which you want to include in the client, the changes which you want. Some things which are very fixed, you don't want to change because the client doesn't want to change. Okay. Then psychological well-being, the water intake, the liquid intake, sugar and salt. So we have given one dedicated pillar for sugar and salt because sugar and salt is very crucial for many things. Okay. Another is the sleep. Yeah. So these are the pillars for holistic diet approach. These pillars identify the client. So you will not, if you are managing all these pillars, you will not focus only on the diet. No one should be doing that. You will focus on the client. Write down the pillars you remember, whichever you remember, write down in the chat. Client routine, dietary habits, the condition, the diet which you want to modify or include, certain fixed things, the water, the sugar and the salt, the sleep, psychological well-being or emotional well-being. Okay? Someone wrote the cheating days. Okay. There is a serious problem in this word. When you tell the client you have a cheating days, there is a guilt involved. Since we were a child, we were put a guilt with this word. You should not do cheating in the class. You should not cheating in the work and your own self. You should not lie to yourself. So it's not a friendly word. It's like, oh, I'm doing something wrong. So there is a guilt attached to those days. Guilt attached to that word. And after that, there is like, oh, because I'm so much guilty, I will be stringent. Okay. And after that, because I have been so stringent, I cannot control myself. There is a manic episode and you tend to over it. You don't want to lose your control. Have a balance. So call it vacation days, which is a friendly word. Okay. The objective is not to create a stringent condition. Objective is to not to create a lenient condition. Objective is to have a balance. Relax. Okay. Don't be like, no, 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 no. I have to lose my weight. I have to gain control. I have to lose my PCOD. I have to maintain my hypertension. You are never going to do any of this because you are so much emotions about it. Okay. 5 days. This is your manic episode. 5 days you will follow. After that, you will get depressed and you will never ever come back. Someone who is balanced, they will think, yeah, I have hypertension. I have PCOD. I need to do certain things to manage those. Live with that. What are those things I will do? The diet. Okay. One more pillar we have missed is the exercise. Okay. Now don't tell a client, you go and join the gym. The client is, yes, yes. Ma'am has shared me to join the gym. Client will pay the money and join the gym. But the client forgets to go to the gym. So it's not important to join the gym or go to the gym. It's important to do some exercise, whatever you can, comfortably commit yourself. Can you do 3 days exercise in a week? Can you do 15 minutes exercise in a day? Total 45 minutes exercise in a week. That's it. I don't want you to go daily. I don't want you to join gym. That's a huge commitment. You have to put money, you have to start your bike, start your car, go there, change clothes, do things, come back, lift weight, do a lot of exercise, a lot of commitment. 2 days you will go, third day you will drop out. No, that has to come from inner self. So for you, exercise means doing household chores, helping your wife do some household chores. If you are a girl or a boy yet to be married, helping your parents to do some chores, cleaning your house, cleaning your garden, gardening, running, walking, taking your parents for a walk, taking your children for a walk. That is sufficient. Climbing the stairs 2 times up, 2 times down. That is sufficient. If you live in 2 or 3 floors, I will avoid lift 1 time. At least when coming down. 1 day, 1 time. That things. Start with simple thing. Don't, okay? Now there is one more pillar. Okay. The check, the control, the growth worksheets. Okay. Now you want to check how the client has progressed, how the client is following what you're telling the client to follow, how there is a progress. So there are 2 things in the compliance you're checking. Are you following what I'm telling you to follow? But this is a wrong statement. I don't want you to follow what I tell you, Baba. I want you to follow which you commit to me, which you commit to yourself. Sit with me now today. We will make a plan for you, which will fit your present existing life. It will not require you to sacrifice many things. It will not require you to change your complete life. I don't want you to bring an overall to your life, but it will fit your life. And while doing that, you commit to yourself that these are the things you will do. That's it. For all these 10, 11 pillars. Okay. This is number 1. Are you following what you committed to yourself? Number 2, are you progressing? So what is the progress? If you are a diabetic, your blood sugar will be routine, normal. Okay. If you keep a target in the compliance for the diabetes, if you keep a target, the days I eat properly, so difficult target. Okay. The days I don't eat sweets, then there is a dream inside me, my head. Every time I'm dreaming, there is one day I will eat. Oh my God, because of diabetes, I'm not able to eat sweets. So there is inner craving built up. I don't want that. Your object is not to avoid sweets. Your object is not to have a healthy food. Your object is to have controlled diabetes. So what is the meaning of controlled diabetes now? The control. So what we are doing is we are telling them that you focus on managing your following what you intend to follow. You, I, not you, commit yourself. Second is you are tracking your condition. If it is a PCOD, you are tracking regularity of your cycle. You are not tracking your weight. Okay, because if you track your weight, you will not lose, you will get demotivated. Okay, never buy the weight machine, because if you have the weight machine every day, you will check weight and you will not feel a notice, and you will be like, क्या फायदा इस डाइट का, जो चाहिए वो खाने का ना, weight तो वैसे ही बढ़ रहा है मेरा. Weight is not because of fat, it is because of sugar and salt. We'll learn that concept in one of the classes. Okay, why there is the sugar and salt class. Then in one of the class, we will learn your tea, coffee, and all those things. In one of the class, we will learn about probiotics. In one of the class, we will learn of the conditions in different classes. Okay. So for diabetes, the compliance is you should have a stable blood glucose. Okay. What is the meaning of stable now? So we are defining this part also in this growth worksheets. Okay. If it is a PCOD, what are your end goals? What are your goals? So we call it, don't call it end, we call it goals. What are your goals? So for PCOD, goals are period should be regular. You should have a good flow. 3 days, 4-day flow. That's it. Don't add something which is beyond your control or difficult to control. Weight, acne, hair growth. No, don't touch it. Okay. If you have a regular period, it means, what is the meaning of this? So now we are adding fourth layer. What is the meaning of this? The meaning, if you have these goals, it means your hormones are at proper level, functioning and fluctuating properly. So there is a hormonal cycle every month. This hormonal cycle is going on correctly and consistently. If it is correct, your body will adjust slowly. You will not have overgrowth of hair, acne, overweight, all those things. You will have proper ovulation. Your fertility will be solved. Infertility. Okay. What is your goals for diabetes? Goal for diabetes is never write prevent craving. Your craving is not because of this. Craving is because of this. I cannot control myself. One day I will control. Second day I will eat you also. Okay. Let alone sugar. So the end goal for the goals for diabetes is to have a stable blood glucose. So what is the meaning of stable? You will buy a glucose monitor. Every day you will check your glucose. In the morning, before a first meal, empty stomach, you will document it. After your first meal or your major meal, lunch or dinner, you decide whichever. After 2 hours of that, you measure one more time. This 2 measurement you will do daily for next 1 month. And you will try to find out whether how much is your fluctuation. Okay. The object, see, for you, the normal blood sugar level is this. For a diabetic, the goal is not to bring it below normal, under control. It has to be stable. Whatever is your normal, whatever is your present diet, whatever you are following the routine, whatever little changes you can afford to do, mentally as well as budgetary. So those changes, what blood glucose you can maintain? You can maintain 140, 130, good enough. But the question is, are there spikes? There was one day when it was 200. And this 200 spike is happening every day. That is wrong. Your objective is to maintain 130, 130, 130, 130, 140, 135, 125, 140. Good. Your objective is not 120. You are not young anymore. You are not non-diabetic anymore. You are not normal anymore. you are having cravings, you are living a normal life. Yeah. Questions, please ask questions as of now. So the last pillar for the client is the growth worksheets. So what does the growth worksheet include? Number one, you track what you committed yourself to track. You will do. Number two, you track your conditions. Okay. For that, we have defined certain goals you will do. When you follow those goals, there are going to be certain benefits. Okay. These benefits are going to be internal as well as external. When we mean internal means these are going to be hormonal benefits, your cycle benefits, all those things. External benefits will be your appearance, look, feel, behavior. Yeah. All those things. Okay. A client comes to you and you say, what do you do from tomorrow? You do gluten-free diet. Oh, you are allergic to the lactose. Stop the milk suddenly. Madam, it needs complete lifestyle change. It needs a strong willpower, more willpower than you. Yes, it needs a lot of support at the family. Gluten-free diet is a very tough thing to do. How many of you are gluten-free diet? Write down, I'm gluten-free, I'm gluten-free. You can mention the duration if you wish. Since, no, if you're not, you don't need to mention. If you are, you can mention. Yeah, so gluten-free is a very tough lifestyle. Anyone here lactose-free? Lactose-free. Yeah. We will see in one class, we will see the gluten-free diet because you get clients. Okay. Many clients, have you seen some people, they always have the diarrhea. They always have the stomach ache. They are depressed. They look thin. They are not happy. Have you seen some people? And they have taken every medicine and everything, every Ayurveda and everything. So probably they are missing out on basic thing that they are eating wheat. Okay. Then there are some people who have the lactose. So we'll see in one classes. Okay. Who's going to ask? Please ask questions. 5 minutes for question answer. If you ask difficult question, I will tell you to read more. If you ask easy question, I will answer it. If you ask stupid question, you become my favorite. If you ask foolish question, you become my favorite because everyone has that foolish question and others are timid. They don't have courage to ask. You have the courage to ask foolish question. So those who ask foolish question, they become good nutritionists, good dietitian. Okay, please start with foolish questions. I will sincerely answer, even if it is a basic question. Yeah. In the No, I will give you time to ask. There are some people who are sitting like this. Hey, you have to think of some question. Yeah. Don't be so much blank. There was few people who troubled me so much. Son, where is the Sunday class will start? When will start? When will start? Sir, I'm waiting. I'm waiting. And they did not join today. None of these people joined today. Okay. I was expecting that. So this is called the best student. So don't be the best. Okay. Anshika is interesting question. Lactose gluten free is for people who are allergic to it. Okay. And who choose consciously and have the willpower and resources. When I say resources, it includes a lot of money. It includes a lot of support at family. Okay. When you have a gluten, so for those people, even if you are a gluten sensitive, it need not mean you will need to leave gluten completely. Because if you leave gluten completely, even a small, I will tell you what is the problem. You are gluten free, your family is not a gluten free. Yeah, they will eat wheat. Even a small wheat contamination in chakla belan, that is not allowed. if you are a gluten free. You understand the problem? So first your jawar roti will make, then wheat roti will make for others. Sometimes if your mother makes a mistake, first wheat roti and on the same chakla bilan jawar roti, you will have problem. That such a lifestyle change is required. You understand? So you cannot put the hand to take out wheat flour and the same hand to take out the jar flour. You cannot use the same strainer. You understand? You cannot go to your atta chakki and grind your jawar because it will be contaminated with wheat. Huge. You will have to buy a chakki at home and piecing your jawar. Piecing. You have to piecing your jawar. Own jawar. You have to do that. Yes. A commercial gluten-free product, you cannot afford Gayatri. Yeah, you can afford because you have a rich husband, but your clients will not be able to afford, dear. Shweta has asked a very interesting question. I like that so much. Benefits of gluten-free diet for people who are not allergic, who are normal human beings like human beings. There are benefits. We'll see that in that class. Everyone is stuck to the gluten-free and gluten-free. Huh? So all those who are stuck to that, they will never follow the diet. Gluten-free. Yeah. They are like, so when is the class starting? When is the class starting? And when the class starts, they don't attend. So it's like gluten-free questions. So they are asking for their husbands probably. I will put my experiment on my husband. Yeah. Lactose-free milk, calcium, vitamin D deficiency. Lactose and calcium, vitamin, what is it? Okay, we'll do that in that class, dear Ramya. So lactose and calcium and vitamin D has nothing to do with each other. Protein packaged foods are good. Packaged foods are not good. Now, whether it is protein or not protein doesn't matter. Gayatri, you need to change your diet habit. I need to talk to your husband. Yeah. He has spoiled you completely by buying a lot of packaged foods and by buying gluten-free ready-made products. What is it? No, you're lucky actually. Good. Take the benefit. Usha, my dear. So someone who is allergic to gluten, whenever they eat gluten, gluten is there in the wheat and many of the things, you will have symptoms. What are the symptoms? You get bloating, you have gases, you get diarrhea, you get constipation, okay? You have stomach ache, you get irritable, you get depressed, you get anxious. How many of you have noticed? You will write down the answer in the chat, okay? You might have tried both Domino's and Pizza Hut, okay? You like one. Why, you know? Because one is suiting to your body. It suits your body. Okay, suiting to your body. so, so one suits to your body. The other one, for example, there are some people who eat Pizza Hut, they get anxiety. There are some people who, when they eat Domino's, they get depression next day. They don't feel good. That is why your loyalty is towards that brand. Write down if you are that. What is your favorite? Domino's or Pizza Hut or both? This is just an example, not necessarily that you are divided into one, not necessarily one will cause the other symptom. Okay. Write down which one is your favorite. Okay. So others, why you're not writing? Your husband doesn't give you Domino's? Hmm. Okay. Domino's, Pizza Hut, prefer Domino's. Okay, I don't like anything. Okay. Pizza Hut. So Domino's sometime, but doesn't mind Pizza Hut also. Okay, that's good. So you can try things, you know. So there are food items. In one of the class, we will see that there are food items which does not suit to a particular client. So does not suit means either it will cause some symptoms in gut or it will cause symptoms here. Okay. You are not living your life for food. for diet, for nutrition. You are living your life to be happy, to enjoy things. So whatever diet plan you give to the client should be happy following it. It should not feel constraint, restraint, like a jail. I have to live this life. No, okay. It has to supplement your life. The purpose of your life is not to follow a particular diet. The purpose is to live a happy life. To live a happy life, one of the things is you need to follow certain diet, do some exercise, attend the classes, read the book, keep a smile on your face, attend the classes with video on. Yeah. Please ask some questions. Please ask stupid questions. I'm waiting for that. Foolish, stupid, easy, silly questions. Any question, related topic, not related. If not related topic, I will tell you, we'll take in another class. Okay, all those people who do not attend the class, you will not get the growth worksheets, and many of the things you will miss. Okay. Yes. Diet also increases life expectancy, but the question is what you want to do with increased life expectancy. If you're not doing anything for the society, if you're not doing anything for the people surrounding you, what is the use of a longer life? If you're not contributed something to the society. Yeah. So I will tell you one story. This is a story of two kings. So there is one king who has waged so many battles, won some wars, lost some wars, defeated sometimes. He had to run away from the battle also sometimes. He conquered some enemies also. He expanded his kingdom, lost some of his kingdom, sometimes lost everything and regained back. By the time he became old, he lost few of his kingdoms and then he died. But when his book was written, the book had a lot of pages, interesting pages. The victory, the defeat, the surrender, loss, gain, conquering, the respect. Yes, incredible journey, inspiring journey. So the book is inspiring people. Then there is a king, had one kingdom, inherited, did not wage a war, just protected the kingdom tightly and had a peaceful life. He was a peaceful king, not wage a war, protected his kingdom, be loyal to his, and kept his subjects happy. He died peacefully. One page book. Nothing inspiring. Living a longer life is not important. Living an inspiring life is more important. Losing some battles is more important. So you want to lose battles or you want to live a peaceful life? Write down your answer. I want to lose some battles. If you lose some battles, you will win some also. Yeah, it is inherent in the game of the battle. If you want to live a peaceful life, nothing wrong with that. That is your lifestyle. It's okay. Both is okay. Whatever you are, you should understand which king you are. You are a peaceful king with one letter, one page book. It's also okay. Okay. At least his subjects were happy and supported and protected. Right. And he was living a longer life. Or you are the one who wants to wage some battle. So the answer I'm looking is not the pravachan from you. We should do. No one wants the dictation, Usha, from you that what we should do. The answer I'm looking is what you want to do. Okay. It's easy to tell people you should live a peaceful life. You should have a balanced life. What are you doing? Are you aware of it? That is a question. So write down. I want to lose some battles. I want to live a peaceful life, Baba. Okay. Already troubled by my spouse so much. Now I want to live a peaceful life. So you can write the complete sentence also. If you are doing that, then you should attend our marriage counseling classes. So this book is also available on Amazon by me. So there has been a lot of research, around the decades of research. I have developed the relate pillar concept for marriage counseling. In this concept, there are 25 relate pillars which affect your relationship. And I have developed test for each of these relate pillars. Trust, respect, compatibility, goal sharing, love, parenting style, all these relationship pillars or relate pillar. So there are tests for it. You are able to identify what is the problem between the couple. Okay, now it is time for questions. Anyone wants to ask question? Very good. Shweta has asked an interesting question. So while managing all these 9, 10, 11 pillars for holistic diet approach, as a nutritionist and dietitian, how can I manage the psychological well-being of the client, the emotional turbulence? So there are two answers, two options for you. Option one, you go to Amazon and buy my book, Psychology Counseling. Okay. In this, you will learn how every condition, every chapter is a one condition. And you will learn actually how to manage the client for every condition, how to do counseling for every condition. Okay. How to diagnose them, what are their common questions and how to answer. Option two, you can join the Tuesday classes. Psychology counseling, there is a separate program you can join. When you do that, you get certified as psychology counselor also. That becomes a real holistic service under one umbrella. Nutrition, diet, counseling, plus whatever you are doing presently. So that becomes everything under one umbrella. And you get more clients for psychology. Even all nutrition clients, you can convert to psychology. Some of the psychology clients, you can convert to nutrition. That's a double earning. You can read 15, those who do masters and PhD, they have already read 15, 20 page books in psychology. And when they read this book, they say, sir, this book actually gives how to actually manage the clients, how to counsel them practically. All other books, they talk about theories of counseling, models of counseling. Good question, Shweta. Those who ask questions, they are thinking, they are introspecting. They will become good nutritionists, good dietitian, good consultants. You should never aspire to become best. Lot of stress is there. Questions? I will take 3 minutes. In the meanwhile, you can sit, you can take a break, you can drink water, you can smile, and then we start. Okay? In the meanwhile, if you have some questions, you can write in the chat. I will answer that after 3 minutes. 2 minutes are remaining. Hmm. And that's why she is running behind it. Okay? So your kid. No need to stop your kid from eating chocolate, biscuits, all those things. These are kids. Let them enjoy their life. Okay. My child is eating junk food. She eats French fries every time we go to restaurant. Hello. You are the mother of the child. But you are not controller of life. Let her enjoy. Child is child. Let her be the child. If she wants French fries every time, give her French fries every time. If she likes biscuits, don't buy one packet biscuit, buy 10 packet biscuit. One day she will get bored. So many biscuits at home, I'm bored now. If she likes chocolates, don't buy, don't say if you behave well, if you do good in studies, I will give you one chocolate. No, buy 100 chocolates, keep it at your home. She will get bored. I will tell you one interesting story. So my daughter was very fond of gems, that Cadbury gems. Yeah, she was very fond of it. And she used to eat it with her dirty hands. Obviously, gems you cannot eat with the spoon. So you have to, and you know that when you eat gems or any sugar, if you eat any sugar with your hands, it can cause worms. Okay, we will learn in one of the class what is the mechanism of that completely and how to eradicate that. But as of now, okay. So I was not happy. So one day her friend, there was some function or something, and friends were there, and there were only two packets or one packet only. And I told her, okay, give one to everyone. Yeah. So she distributed everything. Now only two gems are remaining, but there are three children, including her. I told her, you give two to these three children. You don't take any. I will give you 10 packets. Packets. She was like, okay, if my father is saying he does that, he will follow it. Next day, I brought her 50 packets. So we played with the packets. We did Miss India, all those things. Yeah, crown of the gems, the ribbon of the gems, the belt of the gems, everything we did except eating the gems. So many gems she forgot to eat. Oh, there is a gems to eat. No, there is a gems to play. So every time there is a gems, she does not eat at all. So if you have a child who is craving, let the child crave, let the child enjoy the food and give her so much she gets bored of it. How many of you like this style? If you liked it, write down liked it. If you did not like, it's okay. You can write you did not like. If you liked it, you can try it. In the syllabus, the conditions what you are going to learn, not in the sequence. I'm not going to disclose you the timetable. Okay. I want you to come with the excitement. Yes, today I'm going to learn something new. Today I'm going to learn something which I don't know. Okay. If I miss something, oh no, is it important? So I don't want to miss it. That's the thing that will motivate you. Okay. That will create excitement. Things which you are going to learn. The probiotics and gut brain axis. The foods for increasing your emotional well being, prevent your anxiety, depression. The cycle of the worms and deworming. Lifestyle diseases, hypertension, diabetes, renal, liver, gut. Gut is the more one of the very important which we'll focus on. We may have two sessions on that. One will be on the allergies, which will include respiratory disease, skin allergies, gut allergies. Okay. Hair loss, autoimmune disease also. One will include terminal illness, cancer, critical illness, all those things. One will be for pregnancy and lactation. Growing children, there is a one session which will be on, I personally call it the addictions. Addictions not mean the alcohol and the smoking. So addictions mean the tea, the coffee, the certain type of chocolate milks, cravings for the dessert, craving for fast food, for Gayatri, the packaged foods craving. Yeah, all this for some. So the mechanism of this, the psychological mechanism of those cravings, and how to target that, how to break that cycle, we'll learn. Then there are certain foods which prevent your craving, which helps your decrease your satiety. Oh, sorry, which decrease your hunger and satisfies you. Okay. There will be one class for gluten and lactose. what are the lifestyle changes you are looking for if you are following, and what are the benefits? Either you are allergic or not allergic, and how to identify whether you are allergic to it. Most of us are addicted to some of the other things. Okay. The coffee, the tea, the dessert, the sugar, the scoldings, fighting with spouse, scolding at children, stopping children, not eating certain things. You are addicted to that. So attending the classes without video on, attending the classes without smile on. So these are your addictions. You need to work on all those addictions. Burgers, Gayatri packaged food. Okay. Rice food. Okay. Idli, dosa, the curd, the milk. So there are certain things which you should leave, certain things which you don't want to leave. Then we will have a list of the diseases. What are the things to include? What are the things to avoid? Okay. Now, when we say avoid, there are two options. One is you must strictly avoid. The second is you should plan on avoiding. Yeah. Can you avoid that? It will be good for you. You will not die, but will be good for you. Okay. Then we will see PCOD, a very important chapter. We will see heart diseases, including stroke also. Okay. We'll have single because both are linked. Okay. Someone who has some plaques, some blockages, but not gone angioplasty, someone who has gone angioplasty, someone who has gone bypass surgery. Okay, this will be the separate class, hypertension will be separate class. My favorite is the gut. Yes, and gut brain axis. Oh, I like it. Kameshwari. So, PCOD, in that we will see infertility. Okay, we will not focus on infertility, because like there was a question. If someone doesn't have ovary, can diet change it? The answer is stop fooling yourself. Okay. You go to someone and she says that, yeah, if you do this, if you eat this, if you avoid this, your ovary will start secreting eggs. Hey, just shut up. There is a problem with the ovaries itself. There is a problem with the hormones. You need some medicines, you need some treatment for it. Or even after treatment, it may not work. Stop fooling yourself. The days are going. Your fertile age is limited. Don't waste your time trying and experimenting. Okay. If your egg quality is not good, then there are certain things to do, but it cannot be only diet. It has to be many things, including your emotional well-being, emotional balance, spiritual thing, exercise, the diet, the routine, many factors, intimacy and all those things. Yeah. So you don't want to become infertility specialist. Okay. You don't want to become a doctor. But you need to be well knowledgeable enough that you get any type of clients, you are able to manage confidently. If a doctor asks you, if you go to a hospital, if you go to a school, if someone asks you, can you manage this client? You should be able to say yes. If not, you should be able to confidently say no. Because you have sufficient knowledge, you know your limits. That's why you are able to say no. Can you reverse infertility with the diet? Don't fool yourself. Stop doing it. Don't be overconfident and say, I will do anything. You're not magician. You're not God. If you would have been that, you would be happy in your life. Okay. People surrounding you would be happy. So understand what are your limits, what are you doing. Anything, any topic we missed, which I have not listed, write down in the chat if you feel. Even if it is not there in my mind, even if it is not there in the syllabus, if I feel your topic is important, I will take it. So this is your one option to write down in the chat. Liver and pancreas, yes. The gut we are going to take. Now someone may ask, can the diet will reverse the cirrhosis? What is cirrhosis? Why cirrhosis happened? You drink so much alcohol and you think diet will repair it. You need to stop the alcohol. Then you need to take certain supplements. You need to do certain things to repair it. Okay. Kidney disease, we will take it. PCOD, liver, heart, pregnancy, BP, addiction. Okay. Addiction. Wow, wow. Very good, Kameshwari. Huh. She has invented some new condition. Addiction. Huh. English. Anything else? We, I have already said this. And those who don't interact during the class should not attend the class. Any condition you want to include? Don't WhatsApp me. Huh? Now, very important. We missed out. Thank you, Shweta. So thyroid. Will include thyroid. Autoimmune, yes. Allergies, autoimmune cancer, we already discussed. High lipid profile, okay, will include. Good, Gayatri. Autoimmune is very important. Huh? It's related directly to emotional and diet. Allergies, yes, will take. Liver will take. Gut brain axis, yes. Pains, which pain, what pain? How the diet is affecting. Please ask some questions. So what we are going to learn, we are GERD. Hey, can you write the full form, Gayatri? I do not know so big things, big words. I'm average. Muscle, bone, nerves. Acha, Kameshwari is saying some things just to write. No, we are not going to do that. What muscle, bone, and nerves you will do, dear? Go to a neurologist, orthopedician. Okay, for strong bones, if you're talking for children, we will do something. We'll take some topic. You're going to learn the pillars for holistic diet plan approach. Okay, as a holistic diet consultant, what are your pillars? You will learn the growth worksheets and the 4 layers of the growth worksheets. You will learn how to make holistic diet plan for every condition. You will get multiple versions of ready-made diet plan which my team is using. Okay, and what different each disease, at least 3 versions of diet plan for every disease. There are some diseases where only one version is sufficient, 2 versions sufficient, but there are some diseases which need 3 to 4 versions. Will include Gayatri. Thank you. Very good. You should write full form. Not everyone is a doctor like you. No, I'm not a doctor. Yeah, Okay, next. Every Sunday you will join the class 2:30 without reminders. You will join with the correct link. Okay. Sometimes some students they have pediatric link of Thursday and they click on Monday link to join Thursday link. Okay. Don't join Sunday classes with the Monday link. Sunday link is different, which you have received yesterday. Okay. Save it as a star and join it every time. If you're not able to join, no need to inform me. Say that sorry, I cannot attend. Actually, I don't care. You don't need to be sorry. You don't need to say sorry to me. It is your loss if you miss. If you wish to attend, you attend. We'll learn, dear Gayatri. It's important. You will, do you want to learn some basics of the disease or you are already learning in the Wednesday class? Tell me, write down if you want to learn the basics of the disease in Sunday class also. So what we will do, we will cover that basics, small part. So what we will do in this Sunday class also, for every condition that we are doing, we'll start with what is this condition? What are the symptoms and the signs? That's it. What happens during this condition? We'll focus on that. Okay. When a client comes to you and says that I have a diabetes, you should know what are the client facing through. Okay. Why the client is having cravings for sugar during diabetes. Okay. Why you need to control sugar in diabetes? You don't force yourself. You don't force other people to not eat sweet food. Okay. You do not have cravings so much for the sweet food, but suddenly you get diabetic and suddenly you have cravings for sweet food. Why? There is a problem. What is that problem? So you need to understand that. And saying that, no, you need to control yourself from sweet foods, sweets. It's easy to say, but the person has cravings here. What should I do? I want to eat. I don't care for diabetes. I'm not going to die if I eat sweet. Technically correct? Yeah. We'll learn. Ramya will learn that. Yes, Shraddha, dear. So GRD is not causing a depression, madam. The depression, anxiety, this is causing her the GRD. Okay. Should we end today's class for now? Or you have something to ask? Anemia. Okay. We will have one class on blood related. Okay. When we say blood related, it will be low immunity. There are some people who always get cough, cold, allergies, right? Tonsils or fever. Huh? And there are some people who have anemia. Now, if you're living in a city, you will find very less people with anemia. Yeah, clients typically don't come uh, with, but still we will learn. That's important because we are in India. If you want to do social work, then you should know anemia. So if you work in some slums as your social work, then anemia is important. If you are working in school, then anemia is important. Okay. So one more important thing which we missed out and we must learn is uh, puberty, yes, and then menopause. So we'll have one class on puberty and one on menopause, or maybe both together. Yeah. So that other than PCOD, because when there is a puberty, that there are a lot of hormonal changes, anemia tendency, a new thing. What you should tell for psychological support, for knowledge support, for diet support. Menopause, what is expected things? What are the concomitant diseases that will happen during menopause? What are the dietary and lifestyle changes you will need to do? What are the things that cannot be changed? You will need to suffer. But if you are aware that suffering is less, you are prepared actually. What is the diagnosis of the client, dear Sunandini? In normal person, you don't have a target to maintain a creatinine level. Uric acid levels and toxicity beyond our syllabus, toxicity and all. If someone has a toxicity, they should visit ER room, get admitted in ICU, solve that toxicity. Very good, Shirisha. How to read blood reports? Okay, we'll include that. Okay, because our 30% students are non-healthcare, so this is very important. How to read blood reports? Thank you, Sunandini, my dear. Acute kidney disease, if they are acute renal failure, it is a work of a nephrologist now. So you cannot tell that no, don't go to the hospital, don't go for dialysis. I'm here. I will do a diet change to you that will help you creatinine. No, you cannot. The patient will die. Yeah. Acute renal failure, nephrologist, ICU, dialysis. Don't bring your diet thing there. Once the client is stable, client is alive, client can think, yes, I can follow your stupid diet plan now. I can modify your diet. Then the role of a nutritionist comes. Yeah. A patient who is committing suicide, you cannot say, no, no, bring him for my psychology, counseling, and nutrition diet. Because why she's committing suicide? She's obese. Oh, ask her to come to me. I will do some nutrition consultation for her and she will not commit suicide. Madam, she will die in your clinic. You will go to jail. Huh. So, right. Acute conditions is not you. You are not a doctor. You are not a specialist. You are not nephrologist. You are not a doctor. You are not emergency care physician. You are a dietitian and nutritionist. Stable patients. A patient dying of a heart attack, next day you go and tear up a paper and say, this is your diet plan. Put it on your head. Dead body or the alive patient? What, madam? What do you want? Patient is dying. Doctor has said not giving anything by food. And you are giving a diet plan. What stupid nutritionist are you? I have seen such nutritionists. I have seen such people. Because they are the nutritionists in that hospital, they go to everybody and give a diet plan. Hey, but patient is about to die tomorrow. Patient is not taking away anything. The diet plan is for patient or you or the doctor or the relatives. Tell me what is it. Hmm? What stupid. Hmm. Yeah, this is good question. Can we manage autoimmune conditions with diet? So when you say manage, this is a perfect word. Okay. When you say, can I cure autoimmune disease with the diet? You are living in the Alice Wonderland. You don't know what is the world looks like. Okay. You want to control your destiny. It will not happen. If you say manage, that's a perfect word. So manage means, can you control your autoimmune conditions to some extent that you can live a normal life? Can you prevent autoimmune conditions? Can you now autoimmune conditions, they will always have waxing and waning. Any autoimmune condition will increase and there are phases when it is lowers. So can I prevent that, Baba? When it increases so much, I want that increase to be less increase. And when it is waning, I want this to be longer. So when I'm free of autoimmune condition, 15 days, can I be free 15, 20 days? That 5 days is bonus. When autoimmune condition is debilitating, can it be less debilitating, Baba? That is called management. So very good question, framing, good work. You will learn. Autoimmune, we will have a, now after this question, we will add one dedicated session. So allergies, autoimmune conditions, cancer. Okay. Already it is there. But probably we will run that class for more time. Okay. And sometimes the classes will go on for longer time. So what some sincere legends they do, they will write in the chat. Sir, I have work, I have to leave the class. Sorry. You don't need to inform. You don't need to be sorry. No one cares. In this group, no one cares if you leave early, if you join late, if you attend, if you miss. I am the last person to care. Okay. If I have to continue my topic for 3 hours, 4 hours, I will continue my topic. If you want to leave, leave silently. No need to announce. You are not a VIP. Sir, I am back in the class. Sir, I'm leaving the class. Sorry. No need to be sorry. No one cares actually. And I want others to write down. We don't care. When someone says that, sorry, I'm leaving the class, everyone should write down. No one cares. Leave silently. Okay, please do that thing. When I say do that thing, you will do this. Yeah. So there are some people who are going not attended today's class. When they attend next time class and they are going to do this mistake. So I will say, do that thing. So everyone will write down. No one cares. No one cares. No one cares. So, okay, then I will take a screenshot of that chat and send it to that person. So, real monster. Hmm. Autoimmune in thyroid is a very difficult scenario problem, difficulty. Okay, because it is beyond the control of diet, medicines, anything. Thyroiditis. The problem is you will have hyperthyroidism and days hypothyroidism. Very less days where it is a normal thyroid. There is a serious problem. You cannot predict. No one can predict. Blood test cannot predict. There is no blood test. So what you need to do, every 2 months, you need to do TFT, thyroid function test, T3, T4, TS, every 2 months. You need to check where you are hyper or hypo. Then adjust your dose. Sometimes it will be hypo, you need 25 microgram. Sometimes you will need 50 microgram. Serious problem, Baba. Now, during this serious problem, the question is not, can I treat my autoimmune disease of thyroid? No, wrong question. Question is, can I live a normal life? This fluctuation is happening very high. Can I control it somehow, less fluctuation, so that depression, anxiety, overweight, infertility, hypertension, irritability, shouting on husband, diarrhea, constipation, these problems are not there or less. Problems are going to be there less. So can we do that? So the answer is yes, but not only with the diet. Once you are thyroiditis, it is less for the diet, but more about the control part. We will learn that in thyroid place. Very good, Kameshwar. Anything topic you want in Sunday classes? Even if you think that Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday class, some topic was not covered properly and that should be covered by me from a practitioner's perspective, I will do that. Right? And next time when you attend these classes, you should have excitement. How do you show you are excited? You don't want to show to me. I don't care. You want to show to yourself. So how do you show to yourself? That day you will bath. You will get ready. You will comb your hair. Yeah, I don't comb your hair since few years. I don't know why, but that is my style. Oh, it's okay. So you will comb your hair and you will look whatever appearance you want. You will wear good clothes. You will start your video. You will wear a smile on your face. Then attend the class. Yeah. Don't attend the class lying on the bed and listening to the music, or just walking somewhere, traveling, or being in the movie theater. You should not attend. Don't be insincere to yourself. Okay. And attend for yourself. Attend for your own. Don't attend to impress others. Don't be like that. Oh, I have an important class today. I'm attending, so no one will disturb me. They don't care actually. It's for you, important for you. Yeah. So even if people are surrounding you, doesn't matter. Even if you don't have a separate space, it's okay. I will tell you one story. Okay. I come from a very small village and a very modest family. Okay. So when I was a student, 8, 9, 10th, 8th standard onwards, I started studying. Before that, I was a very, okay. So you know how, so a hopeless student. So 8 onwards, I started studying. And there was a frequent load shedding. So many people in the city may not know what is load shedding. When there is a electricity is off for 5 hours, 6 hours, 8 hours. Yeah. So, and all the children in the mohalla, they used to play during this evening light is off. There is a dark, you cannot study. There is excuse, you cannot study. So we had this oil lamp. I used to sit in our front room. Outside the front room, all the children are playing in the dark, shouting, playing, enjoying, laughing. Yeah. Playing, doing their kids thing. And I was the one studying in the lamp every day, every day, every day. Then there were few days when one or the other child used to come to my mother. My mother is standing there or sitting there, talking to other women or doing her work, and asking, "Auntie, does Pawan have an exam tomorrow?" So my mother used to say, "No, he doesn't have exam. He's like that only. He keeps studying only." The moral is, it doesn't matter if you don't have a place. It doesn't matter if you're surrounded by people. It doesn't matter if you're surrounded by distractions. It doesn't matter if other children are playing. Important is And you cannot stop others from living their life. If it is important to you, you have to manage your things. Attend the class. When you attend the class, only two things. Keep your video on and smile on your face. You should ideally bring your pen and paper and the notes. Should we end the class? Okay. We'll meet every Sunday, except few Sunday when there is a festival or something. I will notify you if we are not having class. If you are not informed, it means class is there. You will attend without reminder. Okay? Smile. If you don't smile, you will get overweight. If you don't want to get overweight, you have to smile. Yes? Okay. Have a great time. See you then. Bye. Okay. So that's a good question. We have a strict privacy policy. We don't create a group. You don't need other people in numbers. 30% of our students are VIP, NGO owners, school owners, practitioners, hospital owners. We have a very strict privacy policy. If any student contacts other student, we disqualify both. Do not refund the money. Get out. Very frankly. Okay. So don't do that. And whatever notification you need, you are getting from us properly and proper time. Other student is as ignorant as you, she will not be able to give you notification. Other student has less knowledge than you, she cannot train you. You are not knowledgeable to train other student. If you would have been, I would have hired you as one of my trainer, right? The other student who has more knowledge than she has no time, no motivation. You are not giving her money to train you. She is busy in her own life, fighting with her own husband. You keep fighting with your own husband. Yes, if you need knowledge, you have paid us the money. We are here to grant you the knowledge. If you need notification, we only have the authority to give you notification. Other students have no authority to give you any notification. No student has authority to create a group, share each other number, we disqualify, file a legal case. It has happened. Don't land up in a legal trouble. Yes. Okay. Enjoy your learning for your own learning. Don't worry about others. If you need something, you WhatsApp me. Okay, I will solve it. No need to act as a leader. No need to do some netagiri and talk on behalf of others. No one cares for you. No one wants you leader. If you need individually anything, you will write, sir, I need this knowledge. That's it. Don't say we need this knowledge. I have not represented you. I have not appointed you as leader of others to represent others. You will represent your own interest. Okay. If you want to make friends, start at your home. Make friend your family, with your parents, with your husband, children, with your neighbors, relatives. Still, if you need some stranger friends, go to a full-time college, join some community, go to slums, do some social work. This is not a platform for that. Okay. This is purely for your own individual learning. Okay. Attend the classes whenever you want to attend. If you don't want to attend, no one cares. No need to inform. If you want to talk to me or drop me a WhatsApp, Monday to Friday, 1 to 5 p.m. After 5, no WhatsApp, no calls. Even if there is emergency. If you are emergency on weekends, you should go to nearest hospital, not bother me. Okay. So see you. Have a great time.